Oh, yeah, thanks.
Except I'm not giving away prizes tonight.
We're live.
Are we live?
Yep.
Oh,
Hello.
having a breath mint, even though you won't be able to smell me.
It's a good thing she's having a breath mint.
Hello, Carolinas. It's good to see you tonight. We're on a little bit early.
We don't have anybody on yet.
Oh, well, that's okay. They'll see it in the replay. We want to make sure that we had a good internet connection, and we wanted to give people an opportunity to pop on. So when you join, say hello and tell us where you're from.
Yeah.
Because I think that we have people that are not only in the Carolinas, but we have people from other states watching
I
us
think so too. From all over the world, potentially.
I probably should chew these out. Now they're going to be hot. They're like the pepperminty.
Yeah, it's going to be hot. They're spicy. That's right.
Okay.
Exactly. Well, do we have anybody on?
Mm-hmm.
What's on our agenda for the night?
On our agenda, well, sharing is on our agenda. So when you guys pop on, just share this, let people know, so they can jump on and watch us too. But tonight, we are going to talk a little bit about the magazine and some insider shop hop tips, which will be fun. Yeah. And we will need you to participate in this as well. We have an interview with our fabric sponsor, Benartex, that we are going to start the show off with today. So that was a fun interview.
Yeah.
It was nice talking about the fabric line and Benartex as a company.
Yep.
We're going to we've shown most of the quilts that we have here, but if you guys can see, we kind of have them strewn out. But we'll talk about a couple of the downloads that might be a good youth project.
Yeah.
What else? We're not going to give away any prizes tonight.
Oh, yes, we are.
No, we're really not giving away prizes tonight. Okay, so I always like to try to do something different. So we are going to give away prizes, but I'm going to give you prompts so you keep commenting. And there are things that you can comment multiple times. And then tomorrow, I'm going to go through using a random number generator of all the comments. And we are going to pick, what did we decide? Five people. Yep. We will pick 5 of those comments, and then I will post them and tag you or message you or make sure that you know.
It's almost like everybody gets like into a big raffle or a big bucket, and you all have the same amount of opportunity to win. What versus answering a certain question or getting it in early, right?
Yep. So or waiting for a buzzer. So
you're still doing prizes. She just thinks she's tricky, and everybody will be equally.
And it'll give you something to look forward to on the page tomorrow. So that's what we're going to do.
Exactly.
Continue to share this as you are seeing us live. And I think that we're just 5:31. So we're probably good to get started with the Benartex interview.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back on. And of course we do have the Yazzie bag to give away for those people who answered my question on the game. Although I don't think people liked my game. They did not like my website scavenger hunt, you guys, but I guess
they had to work.
Yeah, I guess good news for you is that there were not very many comments, so your odds just went up for potentially winning,
right, exactly.
And they have to be live. So hopefully that'll help.
Exactly.
Okay.
So should we do the interview?
Yes.
With Benartex?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
And don't go away because there are prizes. You'll just get them tomorrow.
Yep. So we'll be back shortly. For joining us, everybody. Today we have David Lochner from Benartex Fabric joining us. Benartex is the fabric designer and sponsor for the All Carolina Shop Hop, and we're super excited to have you here, David.
Well, thank you.
Why don't you start and just tell us a little bit about Benartex and your background, and we'll go from there.
Okay, sure. So Benartex has been making quilting fabric for about 40 years now. We're located in New York City, and we love to work with the independent fabric retailers. We long ago realized that we wanted to make special high quality fabric that where we wouldn't have to compromise and lessen the quality to bring the price down and sell it cheaply to the mass merchants. I think it's one of those things that makes us distinct from the rest of the marketplace. And it's one of the things that's actually sort of perfect for making this Carolinas fabric, because it's smaller a run. It's a limited edition fabric that was made just for all the consumers in the Carolinas.
Mhm.
And if we had to, whatever, it ends up being I'd say a perfect marriage between a fabric company and the needs of the community.
So I want to go back to your comment about being exclusive for the smaller retailers. I have only been Jen is new to quilting, and I've been quilting for 4 or 5 years now, but you're talking about, not, I don't want to disparage any of the big box stores, but you're talking about the big box stores where sometimes you can go out and it seems like you buy the same fabric there that you can at one of the smaller quilt stores, correct?
I imagine that that they certainly try and make it appear that way with some of our competitors who will sell the same product what would appear to be the same product with the same labels at the mass merchants as they do at the independent shops.
But they're not really different.
Sometimes they are, and sometimes they aren't. I would say that it's having talked to people in this industry I've been doing it for 30 years now. That often they will end up doing special runs for the mass merchants, and they'll lower the quality of the gray goods. They'll change the method of printing, where it's a lesser a lesser quality. And it's all about getting the price down, the price of the fabric down, so that they can lower the price. And it's contrary to our approach to the marketplace. I mean, we would rather put more into the fabric rather than trying to take something out of the fabric.
And it's a good point, I think, for everybody to know that there often is a difference, and that even though it's cheaper at some of those big box stores, our job and our goal for the Shop Hop is to keep those small retailers alive and vibrant. And that's one of the reasons that you buy higher quality fabric. Your quilts last longer, they look better, and I think it's a great testament to Benartex that you've committed to only retailing to that higher quality retailer, and that your products are that higher quality. Correct?
Correct. Yeah. Thank you. I mean, we feel really proud and we feel great about what we do on a daily basis, because we know we're doing something special for the quilt community.
And speaking of something special, so tell us about Amanda Murphy and your and what you guys have done for the All Carolina Shop Hop.
And by the way, there is quite the buzz about the fabric. I am getting email requests from the website of, where can I get this? And I direct them all to the stores. So people are so excited to get this in their hands.
That's fantastic. I mean, that's it's exciting it's exciting and energizing to hear that type of thing. And I think everyone probably has to run to get it, because again, it's like it's a limited run of fabric, so they really have to take advantage while they can. When we were batting around the idea of doing the shop hop, we have considerable design resources here in New York City. It's somewhat the design capital of the world. And in our offices, I have many artists working for me, so they're super talented. And we I guess theoretically could have done it on our own, but it didn't make a lot of sense to me. I also have the advantage of working with lots of people in the quilting community that do design, and I've been working with Benartex has I've been working with Amanda for 6 or 7 years now, and Amanda is a native Carolinian, and I thought, what a perfect marriage, what a perfect opportunity to have Amanda design the fabric, because who's going to capture all others to Carolinians than a native, rather than some artist in New York City who has some idea of what matters to the Carolinians. It's kind of like the people in Hollywood who try their best to make a movie that somehow matters to people, and they kind of miss the mark because they're thinking like people from Hollywood. I love to work with people who actually are living it, and Amanda, Amanda's a native. Can't get better than that.
Yeah, and we're so excited. We were so excited to be able to work with her, and knowing her background and experience, and I love that the fabric is unique, but it also blends with and it coordinates with so many of her other lines. So it really allows our shop hoppers to really, like, the design possibilities are endless, because it goes with everything, that.
And one of my favorite things is just seeing there is such a difference between seeing the fabric by itself and seeing how it is brought to life when people combine it in the projects that they're making. And everything is so different and beautiful about it. And that it has been one of my favorite parts, being new to this. And I'm not quilting yet, but I have fallen in love with fabric, and I'm really stressing out about what I'm going to do with all the fabric that I'm going to buy and not know how to sew yet. But I'll figure that out. She's going to teach me.
Well, is there anything else that you want our watchers, our shop hoppers, our stores to know, David, about Benartex, or the process or anything?
I don't know that I don't know how interested everyone out there would be in hearing about details about Benartex, where a great company who's dedicated to creating great fabric for the consumer. I've been doing it for 30 years. I love it. I love making fabric that I try and tell people, like, people ask me like why is it that you do this? And maybe you would have made more money or something else doing something other than running a quilt fabric company. And I said, you know what? I feel great about myself because we put smiles on people's faces every day. That really, every time I get feedback where we've made someone's day, and I get this, literally, I get this every day, feedback from people where we've made their day, we put a smile on their face. It ends up making it all really worthwhile. It puts a smile on my face. I mean, it's infectious. It's infectious in a great way.
Well, and I think, quilters are the kind of people who need that creative outlet, and companies like Benartex, who provide us all with beautiful, inspiring fabrics that allow us to express that creative side of us. I get the smile on your face because it's, it's an outlet when you're making it. It's an outlet when you're enjoying it or when you're giving it to somebody, and you guys provide that. So I think it's awesome.
That's what I was going to say too. The giving, the love, the heart at which these people are combining these fabrics into their projects. And it's just been amazing to see.
And from our perspective, we love working with Benartex in our shop hops. You guys, we're working with you in several different states. So we've worked with you in Iowa, in the Carolinas, and now we're going to be working with you in Minnesota. And so we love it. We love working with you, and
people love your designs.
Yeah,
it's great.
So nice work, good job, and thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. It was great talking with you today.
Okay, sounds good.
Bye,
All
David.
Okay.
Aww, there's a bunch of feel-good goosebumpies at the end of how much quilters put love into their quilts. Oh, that was good. Well, thanks again, Benartex. We appreciate the sponsorship, and it sounds like Maddie was reading us some of the comments that everybody is loving the fabric, which we knew they would. So awesome. Okay, let's get to the good part. Now, by the way, all of these comments that you've been making, those are going to count for the prizes that we're going to draw tomorrow. But let's talk really quickly about the magazine. I'm going to give you something else to comment about. I want everybody just to start commenting multiple times if you want. What's your favorite part of the magazine? And if you haven't gotten the magazine, Colleen, tell them where they can get it.
They can get it at any of our participating stores. And so if you are in North or South Carolina, just go down to your local store. You definitely want to get the magazine before it sells out. And if you are out of state, you can call any of our stores and they will ship it to you. And you can find the list of all of our stores on the All Carolina Shop Hop website.
Yes, under stores, and then just call them and they're happy to do that.
Yep.
The Facebook page is great too. If people are asking about magazines, every store who has some are jumping on. So you guys are doing an amazing job of that.
Yep.
So Maddie, are they sharing their favorite parts about the magazine?
Yes, they all are.
Awesome. Okay, very good. So while you're sharing that, I'm gonna keep it open to the tips. So we don't forget to go over the tips. Let's talk a little bit about, I think these are the last projects.
Well, first of all, let's talk about how they get these patterns, because it's a little bit different. So, you can, in the magazine itself, there are 5 or 6 different patterns that you can get in the magazine. But we have 4 more patterns that you can download from the website if you go to our website and look for, on the article, like on the first page, if you scroll down a little, it'll say, free patterns available. There's like a little article that you can click on, and it will take you, and you can download these different patterns. And we have 4 of them up now, so they're all there. The first one is called Carolina's Cooking, and it's really cute. It's these 3 little hot pads.
This is my favorite part. These are by Lee Headington from Sweet Tea Girl Designs. I think it's Sweet Tea Girl Patterns. But look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can put your hand in there, see, like this, and then grab that hot pad. Here's a regular one, and then this one goes over the handle, which I thought was really a good idea, because I have some pans that the handles get super hot on. So super cute idea.
And then these, Wendy Kresge from the Broken Needle designed these cute little mug rugs. I love this. I love the way that she used that and put the South Carolina and then made one for North Carolina as well.
And these are cute little quick projects that you could do. They've got applique on them, but I love them.
Yeah, very good. So those are on the website. I lost the pages with the tips, so I can't go to it, but I know some of the shop hop tips. So now I want you to change your focus from favorite part of the magazine to put out your favorite shop hop tip. Colleen, what's your favorite shop hop tip?
Get your quiltsy, your best friend, your spouse, your mom, your sister, and plan a trip. It's about memories. Make it about memories.
My favorite is make sure you're taking notes along the way. I have seen so many people post in Facebook groups, oh, I saw this on the shop hop, but I can't remember where. And everybody typically does come to the rescue for you. But if there's a specific pattern or design that maybe your budget, you don't get paid until the next day, write it down. You can always call those shops later so you can shop with them throughout the year.
You know where I would do that is I would do it right on the regional maps page, right next to the store listing. So it has a map of the thing and it has a store listing, and you can make your notes so that you know which stores you really want to go back to, or who have, maybe they specialize in a certain kind of fabric. Oh, questions. We might have a question.
I have a tip, and Mary commented this. It's a really good idea. Pre-print labels for your drawing boxes.
Yes,
that's a good idea.
Very good, Mary.
Yeah.
So in every store, isn't there a prize drawing?
There's an in-store raffle, so that way you can just peel off the sticker and stick it right on there, and you guys can move along your merry way to. See, I didn't mean to do that pun, but I did to the next store, because you will want all the time in the stores as much as possible.
Here's a tip that's really important, because every store has, they're run by human beings, and sometimes emergencies come up. And so my recommendation, my tip is that maybe the morning of, or even the afternoon before, you make sure that you go out to our website and check the stores that you're planning to visit to tomorrow to see if they've posted anything about changing of hours.
Yes.
If they've had an emergency, in today's world where we're so short on employees, a lot of our quilt stores may be experiencing that. Or if they have an emergency come up and they're going to be late or open late or close early or something like that, we will post all of that information on the website.
Okay, hopefully you guys are sharing tips, and keep sharing. Remember, the prizes aren't coming tonight, but they will be coming. I'm going to list them tomorrow from all of these comments that you're making right now. Speaking of comments, we're going to go over some of the retail items that are on the website. And while we're doing that, road trip radio. What song or songs are you going to be listening to on the road trip? And comment as many times as you like, because that gives you more chances for the random number generator. So let's talk about what we have.
Oh, yeah.
State squares. Stores will be carrying the state squares. They're also on our All Carolina Shop Hop website under the Buy tab. So that's one thing you can find.
And we have two what are called craft caddies, two sizes. They're basically project bags. Love this one. It's big enough that you can fit a project that you're in the middle of. It fits it's a good size one. And these little bags are perfect for putting in your quilt squares as you collect them as you travel from stores. So again,
love this color.
Yeah, love. And we have the little ones in both the teal or the dark blue. So when you go to our website, they're available. I think most of the stores have blue. So you can go to a store and purchase these, or you can go to the website.
T-shirts. I know a lot of people, you probably have them already. Ooh, that's a good tip. Wear your matching T-shirts as a group. I think that's an awesome tip. So get these at your first store or from the website so you can prepare for your first day.
Yep.
And then what else is going to be?
Oh, and here.
These are so cute.
Oh my gosh, they are.
I love it.
They're not up, but they'll be up this week. If you want to hold that. These are great wool bags. I don't know if you can get a sense of them, but they have a little snap. They have an inside zipper. An inside pocket. They're super nice quality, thick wool pad bags. And they're actually a project for you to finish. So we have two of them. We have a North Carolina and a South Carolina. It's determined by the flour, which I can't remember right now which is which. But it comes as a kit, and so you get the bag and you get all of the wool necessary and the directions and the patterns to complete this. So then you apply this onto your bag yourself. So,
I love this.
Yeah.
There is a picture of it in the magazine under the Insider Shop Hot Tips, so you can see it displayed in the magazine if you want a better look at it as well. It's got some cute little things in it.
They're super cute, and it would be a great winter project for you to take on.
And these are only available on the website, correct?
Right.
Only available on the website.
They'll be up by the end of this week, so we'll send a Facebook post out when they're up.
Okay, and I think the last thing that we were going to talk about is your shop hop snacks. What snacks are you going to take with? Because you may not want to stop for lunch. You may just want to bring a bunch of snacks. So what are the favorite ones you're going to bring? And remember, the more you mention, the more opportunity you have to win, because I'm going to pull 5 winners and list them tomorrow on the site. And we might leave your prize a surprise. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. So what snacks? Maddie, what are some people bringing? I'm kind of hungry. So
candy, chips, chocolate, trail mix.
Ooh,
Can we get some more original responses?
Oreos, maybe.
But I
Oreos.
will tell you, it's hard because you want to get to as many quilt stores as you can.
Yeah.
But those little town, hometown diners
Yes.
for lunch, or actually use your snacks during the day while the stores are open, and then at the end of the day after the stores are closed, make sure you hit one of those places for a home cooked meal.
And like in the morning before you go, Krispy Kreme should be open, and Duck Donuts. We had that one morning before we did it, but they're going to have a lot more time than we did. So they may be able to stop and enjoy something. And trust me, your shop owners will give you suggestions. They were amazing at telling us where we could go. We just unfortunately didn't have time to do all of those things. So
my favorite, pimento cheese sandwiches. Somebody said that. Oh, that sounds so good.
Okay, so we have what else do we have?
I think that's it. So we do have the Yazzie. We're going to give away the sewing machine mat today.
God, this is so cute.
So
can I play the video while you guys are talking about it?
What?
You want me to play the video while you guys are talking about it?
Yeah, play the video, and I'm going to queue up my phone so we have the questions that I asked.
Perfect.
Yeah. But this is super cute. You'll be able to see in the video, your machine sits on it, and then part of it hangs down in the front, and it's got all these cute little pockets where you can store stuff. Love this cute idea. And it looks like in the magazine, it comes in the catalog, it comes in all different colors. We've got a pretty green one today, so I'm super excited about that.
Okay, now for whatever reason, is the video still on?
The video's still going.
I'm not going to be able to pull up those questions.
You have no internet on here? Oh gosh.
That's okay. Let me know when it's done.
Love the sewing mat. Okay, that was a cool bag.
Okay, so the person needs to be present live to win. So hopefully the winner is on it. And like I said, your chances are big because there weren't very many people that commented. So our scavenger hunt, I can't pull up the questions and read them because my phone's not working right. But one of them was a riddle about something. If you're taking a quiz and you want to do fine, go here to find the answer for number 9.
That sounds complicated.
Okay. I'm taking a quiz. There was a quiz in the magazine. There's an article that says trivia answers. That's the answer key for number 9. But it's okay. By the way, if you didn't get these right, totally fine. I just wanted you to play and have fun. So I'm not going to grade it. But okay, so that's number 1. So this person's going to have to give us the answer when they win. The other one was something about going to, in a word about our sponsor, finding out the name of the 3 company runners. So
the people who run the company.
Yeah. So there was that. There were 3 names in our article on Jaftex. And then the other one was something about we're giving away lots and lots of prizes. Go find 2 that you have your eye on or something like that. It was a lot cuter. It was a lot cuter on Facebook. So that's what it was. Okay. This is those winners. Yes. Okay. This is the winner of the sewing mat, and hopefully you're live with us right now. Do you want to draw? I feel like I always grab.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, I think so.
Oh, she has to put on her glasses.
Rosemary Camp Allen.
Oh, and she commented, Jen, you are the best. Rosemary, are you here?
She was here at 5:56.
Rosemary, are you still here?
Come on, Rosemary. Sometimes it lags a second,
Yeah.
so we'll wait.
Yeah. Well, she's here. So, and she was here commenting
Yes.
on that. Okay.
All
So
right.
we'll do that. Rosemary, if you're here, let us, or if we see your comment, just say, hey, you're here. I'm not going to make you put your answers. but
She's
we-
here.
Yes.
So do you
Yes.
want to tell her what she needs to do to get her prize?
Yeah. Do you have that? So email me your your address. Do you have the email link
Yep,
below?
I'll put it right.
Maddie is streaming it at the bottom, and then send me your address, and I will get the Yazzie bag out to you. And if you have your answers, you can start typing those answers in too. So do you know what the answer to number 9 was? Do you know the name of the 3 people? And tell us what prize you have your eye on.
But you're not going to lose your prize if you don't get them right.
Yes, correct. And then the other one, I did say that even if you couldn't be present for the live, but you shared it, then you would have an opportunity for a prize. Not a Yazzie bag, but another prize. So
You can draw that
I'm
one.
gonna draw this. Okay. And we have Rowena Lions Ball. So
Okay.
you may not be on the tonight, but you still are going to win a prize, and we'll make sure to touch base with you and get that out to you.
So we did draw prizes tonight. We drew 2,
We
and we're
did.
going to do 5 more tomorrow.
5 more tomorrow.
Okay.
So we're going to wrap up now. Remember, all of your comments will go into the random number generator. Everyone will be worth a number, and I will do it 5 times, and I will post the list tomorrow. I will try to tag you, but I promise you, I will find you. Does that sound creepy? I didn't mean for it to sound creepy. I will find you and make sure that you get your prize. So,
Okay. All
okay,
right.
I think that's it.
Okay.
Everybody have a great rest
We
of your
just
night.
have one more week, and then it's the kickoff. October 1st is the kickoff of the All Carolina Shop Off, the great sewing adventure across the Carolinas. So
Can't wait to see you guys
see you
next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.